Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X3. We're ready to finish off this game. We have 2 stages to go now. First we have to do the refights with the Mavericks and Dr. Doppler, and then we get to fight Sigma. And luckily, I don't have to really go through a stage here, I can just get straight to the bosses. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, but it's still going to take a while, even when I'm using the weapons. But what I'm going to try to do is, to show off all the weapons, I'm going to whittle down their health with the normal shot, and then I'll finish them off with a charged up shot. I'm going to do that for 2 reasons. 1, so that I can show you the charged up versions of each weapon, and 2, just to spite them, because, especially for like guys like this, who's a complete jerk, it's payback time. What I like to do for the gravity well is, I like to stand where it comes out, so that it takes less time to come back to me. I don't have to wait as long to get the next shot off. Almost completely immobilize him. Get the charge up one ready. Try to get that one off. It takes forever for him to take the damage from this one. And he finally dies. So like I said, I'm going to use the weapons on this, and again, part of the reason why I didn't use the weapons before is, 1, I wouldn't have been able to go in the order that I did if I tried to go by weaknesses, and then I would have had to do a lot of backtracking. Oh, this here, you can shoot this for some health and some weapon energy. It randomly gives you both. So, I'm only going to show this once. There we go. I don't really need it, so I'm not going to do it again. It just takes too long otherwise. I'm just going to try to save myself some time here. But, I wanted to take the most efficient path. That's why I did it that way. And plus, since I have to refight these guys anyways, if I start off using their weaknesses, when I do this part here, you just be seeing the same exact fight again, except for I'd just be more overpowered, more health and all that. So at least this way you get to see 2 different kind of fights, one with the buster only, and then one with just the weapon. You can see how quickly they can die. Fuck. Here it's good to have the boots. Almost shot again without thinking. Need to make sure I get the charge up off on this guy. These little homing bees, hornets, bees, I know, it's a hornet from Blast Hornet, I don't really care. Call them Blast Bee for all I give a shit. Wish I could speed button past this, but I'm not going to. Let's see, who's next? I cannot remember. I can only remember the first guy, and I never remember who's up next. Frost shield for this guy. This one will go quickly. Get him stuck in a pattern like this. Not a damn thing he can do. This is the best way to do it, I think, just because the frost shield is so damn slow. You gotta make him jump onto it. Charge up. Now I'm gonna have to wait for him to do a specific thing. I need him to teleport away to give myself the best opportunity to actually make sure I hit him with this. Okay. I don't want to mess up the timing of it. There we go. And just run into him. I do that because the charge-up thing is kind of fragile. It can just easily break if I mistime it. If I try to hit him too early when he's still technically invulnerable, it'll break. I'll have to recharge it again. I just like to make sure I get the timing right. And we're going to skip that. I think this one is Neon Tiger. Okay, it is. I think this one and the Blast Hornet are the only ones I remember. Gotta use blades for this guy. Here you can get him stuck in a pattern as well. Just make sure you jump high enough, and make sure you're not too far to the sides, otherwise the blades will go off screen. And make sure you time it right. If you're a little too slow on the draw here, it won't count. Kind of reminds me of a whatchamacallit, what's his face? Sting Chameleon, kind of, when I use the cutter thing, just back and forth. Oh, this might not kill him. I might have charged preemptively. We'll hope it kills him. Probably won't, but we'll hope it does. Bam! It's like this huge, like, pizza cutter blade on a green, stretchy string. I don't know. You saw it there for like a brief moment. I guess maybe the charge up maybe it does 4 lines of damage. Whatever. It was enough there, though. Oh, I have to go to the left first. Not that it matters. Who is this? Well, Catfish. Gotta use the Tornado Fang on him. Shoot out 3, and the nice thing is, when he comes back this way, gets him right in the ass. And then just rinse and repeat. The nice thing will be is that this will actually be able to interrupt his desperation move, so I won't have to sit there and wait for him. Otherwise that would take even longer. Some of these bosses just get absolutely screwed when you have their weapon. Some of them can kind of fight back in between. Some of them, no. This is one where, no, he's not going to really get a chance. I probably could have done the charge up there, but we'll do it on this one. This one, it just causes the drill to stay at the end of your weapon there. It slowly takes away your weapon energy as you continue to hold it. So I never really found a use for it outside of doing it for this right here. 3 more to go. Gravity Beetle, this one will be easy too. I need Ray Splasher for this. Just spray and pray. And then let's get fancy. Oh, I almost was fancy. I want to be fancy. Damn it, I want to be fancy. There we go. Okay, I got 1 off. I got 2 off. I win. Since I'm in fear of accidentally killing him, I want to get my charge up without being on the weapon. Screw it. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. There we go. I'll take the hit just to make sure I don't mess up the weapon use. Two more to go. This one just takes forever no matter how fast I try to go. Who's left? I know Crushed Crawfish is left. Who else is left? Yeah, Tunnel Rhino. For him, we need the acid. Oh, no you don't. You got to show that off. I can't remember. Did he get to show that off when I fought him the first time? I can't remember if he did it or not. If not, there it is. That's crap! Oh, that's even more crap. Whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Just timed that all together, so I bailed. Hit him with that. It's the bouncing acid things that the Toxic Seahorse does. Not very different from the regular acid blast. 1 more to go, which, like I said, it should be Crushed Crawfish now. I need Triad Thunder for this guy. This guy's gonna probably hit me the most, depending on if I can get him positioned right or not. For some reason, he gives me more trouble when I use the weapon than when I try to beat him regularly. But I think that's also just because I get impatient and I try to just ram it into him. That didn't sound right at all. Especially because I mistime it sometimes. Ow! Oh, that's just... You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. Take it good. Make sure I don't miss my timing here. What I have to get him to do is trick him out so I can hit him with that. I think it's funny that I kill him with just the impact, the earthquake part, not even the electric stuff that comes out. I wonder if it's possible to actually hit him with the electric stuff. Because I think the initial hit would stun him, he becomes invulnerable. It probably would just pass right through him. But anyways, kind of sloppy on that one, I know, but I don't know. I'm not redoing all those 8 guys again, forget that. Moving on, might be a bit of a stage until before we get to Doppler. And you know what? That's how much I care, and I actually cut through fairly well there, surprisingly. You know what? You can just stay there, you lonely turret. Oh, should have switched weapons. Oh well. Finally at Dr. Doppler. Finally we meet. For the last time. I'll just be quiet. Never! Actually, they should give you an option. I know I'm talking now, but whatever. They should give you an option. Join me, yes or no. It'll be like Dragon Warrior. If you try to say yes, it'll be like, but thou must not. Then why are you asking me? Perhaps you're actually an idiot. Yada yada yada, that's all I hear from you. Now the trick for him is he likes to put up this shield that actually absorbs your weapons and gives him health, and depending on what you're trying to hit him with, he could absorb a lot of health. So what I like to do is trick him out. I will just fire like at the wall, forcing him to put it up, because he's stupid. He doesn't actually pay attention to where you're firing, he just knows that you're firing. Then he puts it down, and you just hit him. And that's it. He's a really easy fight with the weapon. He's probably really easy even without, just because you can trick him out so easily. You know what? Let's try to hit him with a charge-up shot just because I can. Wow! Now you'll notice, though, that he does not just explode like everything else does, because we don't actually kill him here. And there's a very good reason why. I always thought this was... Doppler, can you talk? He's so urgent. And this is where you learn finally that Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. That's why he's so hard to get rid of. And that's why he kept coming back. And this is why. He was corrupted by him. So Dr. Doppler himself, he's not actually evil. He just pretty much got possessed. So that's why we let him live. For now. He hasn't occupied it yet. Trust me, he'll get to it. So you can actually see Dr. Doppler isn't a bad guy. He's even trying to give you some help. And actually, if you do let Zero get damage and he's not usable anymore, he actually will come at the end to help you as well, but... Spoilers! No, not really. But, I mean, he will come to help you, but anyways. Okay, so we have one more stage to go. We finally get to fight Sigma, so let's do this. Alright, Sigma. It's time to die. But first, these guys have to die. Then it's your turn. Usually I get hit there, but I'll take it. Have a little chit-chat with Zero first before we fight. He pretty much tells us that he's going to take care of all the easy stuff while we get all the hard work. That's fine, though. Probably couldn't even beat Sigma anyways. Because you suck, man. You suck! No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean it. I love you. You're my teammate. My quarterback. I don't know. Anyways, I like this part here. It's very reminiscent of Mega Man X when you're going up for the first time to fight Sigma. Nice touch. Oh, he's definitely right about that. It certainly is a struggle because no matter what I do, this bastard just keeps coming back. Anyways, for this fight, I'm going to try to be a little fancy with it, so let's see how this goes. Alright, I did it. Had a minor mistake in there, but that's okay. That's probably the fight that I practiced the most for, just because I figured I might as well go out with a bang for the final part. Or at least for that particular fight, because this next part here, it's going to be kind of hit or miss. Oh man, I can't wait to see this battle body. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be totally awesome. It's going to be totally disappointing. I don't know, I don't think it's that special. It's not even really that intimidating. I mean, I've faced worse. Anyways, for this fight, you can only use your X-Buster. I believe only charge shots work. So I'm going to use Hypercharge for the hell of it. And what you have to do is you got to hit him right in that little head of his. That little head and the whole giant body is the only part that's vulnerable. So what I like to do is, using the wall as a reference point, I use, right as I slide past that second notch from the top, that's when I fire off my shot. More often than not, I'll hit my mark when I do that. Because back then, as a kid, I used to just kind of fire wildly with the charge-up shot, just hope it would hit either the main shot or the secondary things. I never really tried to figure out where I'm trying to aim at. But for this, I figured I should try to have something that's a little more consistent. And I'm probably going to take a few hits or so. So that's why I said I might need the sub-tank at the very end just for this part if I kind of screwed up badly. But I don't know, we'll see. This one doesn't have to be perfect. Especially if I'm going to slide into him. I don't know what how my controller was doing there. Okay, I'm out of my hypercharge now. One of the things you have to also just keep an eye on is just keep trying to dodge the mines and the rockets, or even shoot them if you can. Catch them in the blast. You can kind of manipulate them around to go where you want them. And really, that's all there is to the fight. It's really not that special. It's kind of disappointing. You just gotta kind of grind through it. You just gotta keep hammering him. It just takes a while. You can't really go too fast for this fight. Just because you have to keep constantly waiting for him to move his fat ass. Man, that's gonna be sad if the only part that I got hurt on was because I hurt myself, pretty much. But you know what? I don't care. Because he is dead. Yeah. You know what? Good enough for me. Now this last part here, there's actually one little extra bit. Most of the time you're not going to die unless you're really low on health at this point and for some reason you're out of your sub-tanks. Otherwise you should be fine. There's only one minor thing that can still get you killed though, no matter what your health is. See, it's not that magnificent anymore, is it? I told you that body wasn't really that special. So now he's going to try to possess us. I mean, it makes sense, he's a virus. Though I don't really know if X could really be possessed by him. Oh, I actually started to heal HP because I was standing still for so long. That's funny. This is why the lava comes up here. It doesn't really hurt you that much if you have the armor, but the main thing is you don't want to get caught under these the parts that stick out, because as it's rising, you can get caught under that and then it'll insta-kill you. And he also likes to... I'm just going to take the hits. He just likes to keep poking at you and knocking you down into it. But other than that, you should be fine if you have just a little bit of health and you just don't get caught under the wall. Oh no, it's a dead end. I totally can't just teleport out of here like I do all the time. I always find that silly. It's just like, you know, I'm trapped. It's like you can teleport in and out of places at will, it seems. So what's the problem here? Oh no, whatever will I do? That doesn't matter, Zero will come in and save the day. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to have Zero killed off and take his saber, because then he wouldn't be here to help us. If Zero's not able to come in because he's damaged, then Dr. Doppler will actually come in, and I can't remember exactly, does he sacrifice himself, or does he just... He hits him with the same thing. Because here it says he gets the anti-Sigma virus program from Dr. Doppler, and he puts it on his beam saber and hits him with it. Somehow Dr. Doppler would do the same effect. He hits him with the virus, either with his body or something. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done that. So whether or not you have Zero or not, this will still happen, just slightly different. So he hits him with some antivirus program. I don't know, Avast, Norton's, McAfee, McAfee, however you say that. I don't care. He hits him with something. Maybe he hits him with all of them. He hits him with every single antivirus program in the world. beta doesn't actually work, because Sigma keeps coming back anyways. He says his program's disappearing, but it's like, yeah, he's not gonna be dead. The spoilers, he comes back in X4 and beyond. Alright. I want to be quiet for that. I just let the credits roll on that part. I'll just talk through here, though. It doesn't really matter. This just shows off the cast and all that, like usual. But, that's another reason why I didn't want Zero to be gone, because otherwise he wouldn't be standing there at the ending screen. It's just, I wanted it to feel more complete to me. Also, the ending part there, when it says that he must destroy Zero, I want to say I recall reading that the translation was actually different. Like the original game, I think it says something different, and then they just translated it to that. I want to say it's supposed to say that he just has to fight him, not necessarily destroy him. I'm not certain about that though. But either way, what they're talking about is, they're just kind of hinting at it now. The reason why is because I think did the other versions of this game, it had the cutscenes, the actual animated cutscenes. I can't remember if they showed it there or not. Or was it later on in the other X games when they elaborate on it more? But X was created by Dr. Light. Zero was actually created by Dr. Wily. He was supposed to be his last creation, I think, something like that. I know some of the other Mega Man games like briefly touch upon that as well, not just the ones in the X series. But so he was originally supposed to destroy X. That was his original mission. But he gets messed up, and all of a sudden, now he's on our side essentially. That's why in the later games, which X game is it? It's not 4, but is it 5 or 6? I think it was in 5. That's why Zero can end up turning to his true form, where he's going to try to destroy X, and you have to actually fight him. So that's what they're hinting at here. So I guess they had that all planned out by this point. So there actually is, I guess, quite a bit of story if you connect all the X games together. Especially all the stuff in between as well. I know, like, the extreme games, the ones on the Game Boy, or Game Boy Color, whatever it was. I actually have Mega Man Extreme 2. I never had the first one, though. I always thought that it was kind of like a side story thing, which it is, but it kind of loosely ties in together, I think. But anyways, I'm just letting these things just, I can't even talk anymore. Just letting these scroll by now. They have the power, the speed, they just make up numbers. You can just pretty much just tell, is it power-based or speed-based? That's really all you have to care about. But I guess while this is going, also, I want to ask you guys something. Since I had recently gotten a new headset, I've been trying to figure out the proper audio balance for it, because for some reason it's the same brand, but this one seems much louder, so I have to turn my volume down, otherwise it red spikes the crap out of the volume. But I can't seem to find the perfect balance between the game and my voice. I know my videos, normally they're pretty high volume, not like blasting your ears out, but I tend to have mine higher than lower, particularly just for my voice. But I want to know, for this whole playthrough, just in general, do you think the volume was good? Do you think was my voice too loud, too quiet? Was the game too loud, too quiet? Was it balanced okay? Was my voice okay, just the game was too loud? So should I have dropped the game sound down a little bit? Just kind of want to get a little bit of feedback if I can, so I can kind of figure it out for whatever I do next. That'd be nice. And I guess that's really it for that. I think the credits are almost done. We're already at Dr. Doppler, Sigma, Kaiser Sigma. See, I think the first fight was actually more interesting, just because it was faster paced. The other one is just kind of slow, and it's like, it's not really that daunting. Of course, oh no, we don't know what the power and speed of the Sigma virus is. And then go figure, we still don't know how powerful X and Zero are. And you, of course. By you, I mean me. That's right. And then thanks for playing. And that should be it. I don't think you can, I don't think pressing any buttons will make it go back to the menu screen or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I've sat through this long enough where it doesn't do anything. So, okay. That is it, guys. That is Let's Play Mega Man X3. I've finished all 3 X games on the Super Nintendo now, so like I said, that's probably going to be it. I can't record the PlayStation ones, at least not right now. Sometime in the future, maybe. I'd love to do X4 at least. Maybe that one I'd actually play as Zero then. But anyways, that's it for this one. So there's your request, Synthesyzer. Hope you enjoyed it. And to the rest of you guys as well, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.